Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. How is your crush feeling about you? Subscriber's request. God, my voice sounds deep. Happy full moon in Cancer. This is a timeless reading, but as I record this video, it is the full moon in Cancer. Mercury is currently retrograde in Aquarius, conjunct Saturn. So be careful out there. 4 different options. These are ACOs, miniature paintings. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. And Cuatro, option 4. Absolutely abstract. Karen Warren. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think about your crush and make your selection. If you chose the first painting, here is your reading. This is going to be a relatively quick reading. I'm not using the Scrabble tiles or the dice, just the cards. Sometimes the cards are enough, no fluff. Starting with my newest tarot deck, Orion's Animal Tarot. It is gorgeous. How is your, God, my throat chakra. How is your crush feeling about you? I'm going to work the throat chakra. Ah, 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 ooh. 9 of Pentacles, that is associated with Virgo. It's a cat. Looks like it's a cat stuck in the yarn. Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. $210 Tarot, one of my mini decks, available at makeplayingcards.com. The link is included in each and every description box. Ten of Pentacles. Twice. Marriage card. 3 of Swords. El Ermitaño, more Virgo energy, the Hermit. I've been using this deck a lot lately in my private readings. Rey de Copas, King of Cups. Cuatro de Copas, 4 of Cups. Caballo de Copas, Knight of Cups. Wow. Knight of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. I like to mix up all these bicycle decks for synchronicity purposes. I have a new tarot deck on the way that I made using Canva. It's at Make Playing Cards. It's Synchronous Universe. loosely based on, inspired by that hexagonal Synchronicities Oracle deck. But I couldn't really connect to that deck. I got this magazine and there was an article about the guy who designed it and the deck, and I couldn't really connect. So I thought I'll make my own Synchronicities Oracle deck. As soon as that arrives, I will use it on the channel, of course. Ten of Pentacles, again, 3 times in one spread. Are you fucking kidding me? 5 of Swords. Ace of Cups. Okay, I have to say this. I mean, usual disclaimer, this is a pick a card reading, entertainment purposes. I'm reading for a vast unseen collective. It's not a personal reading. But I have to say this, with 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 3 times, and all these signifiers, this reads multiple party to me, meaning you're in a relationship and your crush is in a relationship. You could be married, your crush could be married to other people. This is just a lot of conflict and chaos. And there's such an emphasis on marriage. So this is how I read this. My stomach is growling. One of you has more earth, specifically Virgo, in your natal chart. One of you has a lot more water. The way I'm picking it up is that the person who chose this, the people who chose pile 1, you have Virgo strong in your natal chart. And you have Earth strong, period, in your natal chart. You could have Sun in Virgo, Virgo rising, Moon in Taurus, something like that. Your crush could have Sun in Cancer, Gemini rising, Moon in Pisces, just possibilities. But you probably have really interesting, strong synastry with this person. There are feelings here. This is not just sexual. These are obviously romantic feelings. To have 9 of Cups with Ace of Cups, that never happens. This last row, 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. This never happens. So I see this person being currently in love with you, and it's complicated. Now, everyone's story is different, obviously. If you're not in a third party or multiple party, it could be that the 2 of you are challenged because of previous relationships. You're still carrying a lot of baggage from the past, perhaps, and there's a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. But, I mean, depending on your situation, it's your story or it isn't. There is a strong chance. Goddamn, excuse me. There is a strong chance that you and your crush are going to end up together. You're going to marry each other. You're going to commit to each other. Because these feelings are so strong. And that just never happens. The 3 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles 3 times in one spread. With the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And 9 of Cups, marriage proposal. So it may have started off as a really strong sexual attraction, but feelings were definitely caught here. And I'm seeing that the 2 of you have things in common. You have shared values, shared interests. So it's not just sex for pile 1. I feel like this person is very serious about you. I feel like they have this serious, introverted energy anyway, but it's even more intense because it's you. And you see a side of them that no one else sees. They're very sincere and open and vulnerable with you. I can see this person writing you love letters, love poems, writing songs that you've inspired. You could be a muse for this person. They could be strumming a guitar, singing their love for you. If they're an artist, maybe you sent them pictures and they turned the photographs into paintings, something like that. So that is what I'm seeing for pile 1. Really strong, loving energy. Hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos, Muchas gracias. And if you chose the second painting, here is your reading. Starting with my newest tarot deck, Orion's Animal Tarot. It's absolutely gorgeous. I am so in love with this deck. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, I love that card with the little honeybee. That is cool. It's my first time to see that. This is my second time to use this deck. I used it for the pick a card I did last night, Who Has a Crush on You. Make sure you click the bell for notifications. People are not getting notified whenever I do new videos, and I do a lot. I work my ass off. Page of Pentacles. It's like I've said numerous times, once I get to 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a lot more zodiac readings because that's where my heart is. And I'll still do maybe one pick a card a week, but the focus is going to be on the zodiac readings. Okay. My newest tarot deck that I made myself, 210 Tarot. It's available at makeplaincards.com. I do have 2 brand new Oracle decks on the way. As soon as I receive those, of course, I'll use them on the channel. How is your crush feeling about you? Muerte, death. Sorry, Brad. Los enamorados, the lovers. Oh, I have to make it complicated, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. How is your crush feeling about you? The song I'm hearing is Sign Your Name Across My Heart by Terence Trent D'Arby. It's from the 80s. Yeah, the 80s. We started out as friends, but the thought of you just caves me in. Something like that. I can see this definitely starting as a friendship, and then feelings are probably caught. Sota de Copas, Page of Cups, Siete de Bastos, 7 of Wands, 10 de Espadas, 10 of Swords. And then I have all these basic bitch bicycle decks combined for synchronicity purposes. That just flipped out. I'll go ahead and take it. The 10 of Pentacles showed up 3 times in another spread. You can probably deduce which spread that was because this is pile 2. So do the math, but I got a comment once. Don't spoil the other piles. All the piles should be a surprise. Okay. Three of Swords. Right down to it, Damian Dane. The early 90s was a great time for R&B. I was loving it. The radio stations in Dallas, so good. Right down to it, Damian Dane. My favorite fucking card, 8 of Pentacles. Because there's no nonsense to the 8 of Pentacles. It's 2 people who have clearly decided on each other. 2 people who are prioritizing the relationship. The sex is good. It's consistent. Communication's good. There's no nonsense, no bullshit communication. None of that ghosting bullshit. None of that on again, off again ambivalence bullshit. You're adults. You're mature. You're deciding on each other. And there's no third party or multiple party. You're both in this together. Okay, Tres Mas. But it's complicated. No, it's not complicated with pile 2. 5 of Swords, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords. Okay, you both work your asses off. You're both extremely ambitious and goal-oriented. You could be entrepreneurs. You could have multiple streams of income. I feel like you both came from a place of struggle rather than a place of privilege. You've had to fight for whatever you have. So you take your coin extremely seriously. Nothing wrong with that. You work your asses off. I respect that. I'm getting strong Capricorn vibes and Virgo. A possible astral combo for your crush. They could have Sun in Virgo, Scorpio rising, Moon in Gemini. You could have Sun in Capricorn, Gemini rising, Moon in Aquarius. Just possibilities. I feel like you both give each other the space that you need. And when you're two mature, truly connected adults who know what you want and you've chosen each other, when you're giving each other space, that's not code for, oh, let's keep our options open and talk to other people. No. You give each other space because you're badasses. You're creating a life. You're building an empire. You're working. And sometimes you just want to be alone with no noise, no distractions, no phone, no technology, no MySpace. I'm going back in time there. Facebook, WhatsApp. You just want to breathe in and breathe out and eat a burrito in peace. So your crush is feeling total love for you. We don't have a lot of cups, but I feel like you and your crush are not sappy romantics. You're very practical. You're very down to earth. You're more sexual than you are romantic. I feel like right now you and your crush are having the best sex of your lives with each other, or you're working toward that. Maybe you haven't met yet, but you're going to meet and have the best sex of your lives. There is a very strong possibility if you chose pile 2, you and your crush are going to marry each other eventually, with the usual caveat. Entertainment purposes, I'm reading cards for a vast unseen collective, a global audience. It's your story or it isn't. It's not a personal reading, but I'm getting marriage vibes, and this is very serious. These are not two fucker bets. So in 2011, my brain is scrambled. 2013, 2014, I was on Facebook and I called people fucker butts affectionately. And I told my son, I'm going to write a book based on my life, and fucker butt is going to be in the title. What should go with it? And he thought about it and he said, Happy Time. So I wrote a book, Fucker Butt Happy Time, about all the mediocre sex I've had in San Antonio. It is available at Amazon.com miraculously. Fucker Butt Happy Time, Misty Rainwater Lights. But this is not Fucker Butt Happy Time. This is not casual. This is not two people who are just fucking indiscriminately, just saying, hey, let's just see how this goes, and here's a pic and here's a pic. No. You're in love with each other. You've chosen each other. And you're serious about it. But you give each other space because you're both pursuing your dreams. God, my stomach is loud. I just woke up a couple of hours ago. It's 5:05. Is that right? 5:05 p.m. San Antonio, Texas. The sun will be gone soon. No fluff, no bells, no whistles today, no Scrabble tiles, no charms. I've not done charms in a minute. I don't really do the charms. I'm not really feeling the charms. But no Hello Kitty, K-Paso, no dice. Just the cards. The cards have spoken. That's what I see for pile 2. If that resonates, let me know. Doesn't resonate at all, let me know. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists. I make a playlist for every full moon, every new moon. My zodiac readings, my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose tres, pile 3, here is your reading, starting with my newest tarot deck, my beloved already. I love this fucking deck. Orion's Animal Tarot. So gorgeous. How is your crush feeling about you? I think you flipped too soon. No, you're perfect. You were supposed to flip. The Four of Swords, Cuatro de Espadas. You say something a lot and it just feels so strange in your head and on your tongue. Cuatro de Espadas. Let that sink in. Four of Swords does not sink in with most people. Just from my experience, my observations, what I've seen with clients, what I've seen with comments. This is a foreign energy, an exotic energy to most people. Four of Swords. If you were in a Four of Swords right now, you wouldn't be watching this video. Four of Swords is turning off the noise, turning off the phone, just breathing in, breathing out, maybe writing in a journal. I've started this practice. I've been doing it for about a month now, where I wake up, first thing, I grab a spiral notebook and I write 3 pages, stream of consciousness, whatever's in my head. That's very Four of Swords. But is it Four of Swords for me to be making all these videos? Good question. Judgment. Well, you want a healthy balance, you know. Meditate, write, create, take a bath by candlelight, or moonlight if you got it like that. There are no windows in my bathroom. But yeah, just taking care of your spiritual hygiene and then show the world what you got. Page of Pentacles. God, I'm so in love with these cards. Stunning. I like the darkness with the little pops of color. Okay. One of my mini decks available at makeplaincards.com. 210 Tarot. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail, that is glorious. El Sol, the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. Now, I'm sure most of you know how to watch pick a cards responsibly. You know that this is entertainment. You can watch 20 readings in one day and none of those readings will resonate with you at all. Maybe because you've not been in a relationship in 5 years, or you've not had a crush on anyone in 2 years, you know. Ocho de Bastos, 8 of Wands, Soto de Espadas, Page of Swords. But yeah, not a personal reading. It's not everyone's story. Soto de Bastos, Page of Wands. I mix up all these basic bitch bicycle decks for synchronicity purposes. The Blazing Sword of Truth, Ace of Swords. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. That never happens. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. That never happens. And it just dawned on me. I love how this works. I picked this pile for myself. Sometimes I pick piles for myself. Sometimes I watch other readers. Just because I'm bored, I'm curious, I want to see what's out there. Very rarely does a pick a card reading resonate with me. Joker amplifies the cards around because I have been in hermit mode for 5 years. I'm not seeking, I'm not looking, I'm just living my best life. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Usually when there are this many signifiers, although I don't really regard the pages as signifiers, they're so young, that's such green, fresh energy. I see the pages as children sometimes. I do see the pages as children in this context. I'm not seeing multiple party. I'm seeing two people, you and your crush, and you both have strong air in your natal charts. But this is a new connection that is not taken off. This may be a connection that's dragged on for years, and because of timing, because of whatever circumstances, the two of you have not gotten together and really formed a relationship. I feel like your communication is awkward. I feel like you both sense there is something strong between you, but you've not really acted on it. Distance could be the biggest cock block of all. I don't know. There could be an ocean between you. But I feel like this is a spiritual connection. And when I say spiritual connection, I mean, well, the obvious. You probably were together in a previous incarnation in some fashion. Maybe not lovers, maybe you were siblings. I don't know. You knew each other in a previous life. And then also, for my experience, my observation, my research, I found that when you have really strong synastry with someone, that's going to be a spiritual connection. If in your synastry there are a lot of non-aspects or minor aspects or wide orbs of more than 8 degrees, certainly more than 10 degrees. More than 10 degrees, it's not an orb, it doesn't count. But, you know, wide orbs, non-aspects, minor aspects, I would say that's not a spiritual connection. Or if the emphasis is on Mars, Venus, the sex, that's not a spiritual connection. Just my opinion, my perspective. This is a spiritual connection according to these cards. You have amazing synastry. You could have the sun, moon conjunction. You see that a lot with soulmates. The man who inspired this channel, the man who was the catalyst for me starting this channel, November 18th, 2018. Gemini. His sun is in Gemini and his moon in Pisces makes an out of sign conjunction with my late degree Aquarius sun. My sun is at 29 Aquarius, his moon is at 3 Pisces. Tight sun moon conjunction. There's no relationship there, but he did inspire me to start this channel. Anyway, you could be experiencing something similar. You've talked a few times, but there's no relationship. You think of each other, but maybe you've not spoken in months, years in some cases. There was probably heavy flirtation at some point. I do call Eight of Wands the sex card. Maybe you didn't have sex, maybe you sexted a few times. But this is not just sexual. I feel like this person does think of you. They think of you often. They contemplate this connection. With the Ace of Swords in the first row, the Ace of Cups, the Sun. They could reach out again at some point. That's possible. But I see a lot of intimidation. I feel like this person is scared to reach out. Maybe you blocked them on social media. I'm seeing possibly a Mercury conjunction. Mercury conjunct Mercury, where the communication just flows, or it flowed at one time. You had the same sense of humor. You made each other laugh. So I wouldn't say this person is currently in love with you, because I'm not seeing much energetic interaction here. But they do think of you. They could see you as a missed opportunity. They could see you as the one that got away. They could be sitting around wishing they had tried harder, they had tried a different approach. I don't know. I feel like it's mutual. You both sensed there was a lot of potential here, and for whatever reason, you didn't explore that potential. Maybe you were in other relationships when you connected. You probably met online, is what I'm getting. Did I call out possible astro combos? No. This person could have Sun in Gemini, Aries, rising, Moon in Cancer. That's one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Libra, Taurus rising, Moon in Leo. Just possibilities, but I feel like you have at least one significant conjunction in your synastry. That's what I see for pile 3. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. Cuatro. If you chose the 4th painting, here is your reading, starting with my newest tarot deck, Orion's Animal Tarot. Oh, that's beautiful. Ace of Swords, my first time to see this card, or to pull it in a reading. This is only the 2nd time I've used this deck. I used it last night for the Who Has a Crush on You pick a card. Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles. $210 Tarot, one of my mini decks available at makeplayingcards.com. The link is included in each and every description box. 8 of Candles, 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. That's film with gold glitter on it. Okay. Seis de Oro, 6 of Pentacles, El Mundo, the world, the fixed modality, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, 9 de Bastos, 9 of Wands. I like to mix up these basic bitch bicycle decks for synchronicity purposes. Oh, 2 of Hearts, 2 hearts that beat as one, 2 of Hearts, I need you, I need you. Is it Stacy Q, Susie Q, Stacy Q from the 80s. I was in 9th grade when that song came out. 7 of Wands, Knight of Cups. How is your crush feeling about you? Oh, my favorite. 8 of Pentacles. I got 2 strong arms, I can help. Billy Swan. Mutuality. You take away the labels, twin flames, divine counterparts, karmic, soulmates, whatever. All that true love truly is. It's a mutual exchange of energy. You like each other's stuff, and there's flow. It's organic, it's natural, it's not forced, it's not manipulated. It's not manipulated, it's not manipulative. It's not call me at this time or else. Text me at this time or else. No, you're both feeling it and you're both contributing to the flow because you both want to see where it's going because you like each other. It's that easy. It's that simple. None of that 5D nonsense. Queen of Cups. 8 of Cups. You better kiss me because you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Word. Okay. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. There could be a bit of an age gap. I see love. I see lust. I see sexting. It could be complicated. Perhaps you're going through a really problematic divorce. Perhaps this person is. But you want each other and you're choosing this connection. There have definitely been bumps along the road, but they're thinking, fuck, who else am I going to find this much with? You've got things in common. You find the same things funny. You like the same music. You root for the same team. I keep wanting to say Oakland, the Las Vegas Raiders, perhaps. This is a Las Vegas Raiders family. The day we left the hospital with my son when he was born, November 2007 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, we were all wearing Raiders gear. Me and the ex, my son's father, we had on Raiders sweatshirts, and our son had on a little Raiders beanie and a little Raiders onesie. He had a Raiders blanket. So yeah, it was a sad day when the Raiders lost the other day. I've never lit candles for a team in my life, but I lit candles for the last 2 Raiders games. I wanted to see them in the playoffs so fucking bad. So you root for the same team. I can see you dancing, dirty dancing, slow dancing, just inhaling each other, and you're thinking, fuck, this is the miracle I stayed alive for. This is the miracle I waited for. No longer haunted by the ghost of fuckboys past. You finally found someone who respects you and loves you in your totality. They love you pretty, they love you ugly, they love you just waking up. They like your flavor, they like your stuff, they love the way your mind works. I think this is the best pile. Although in another pile, the 10 of Pentacles did come up 3 times. With the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups, I still like this best for some reason, just the way the cards are arranged. The 2 of Cups, I just like this a lot. I really like this first row. Ace of Swords, the Truth. 8 of Wands, I call that the sex card. 6 of Pentacles, mutual respect. 2 of Cups, mutual love. 8 of Pentacles, you're both prioritizing this connection, and this is going to a beautiful fucking place. I can see you working together, building an empire together. You may have kids. Not everyone wants to get married and have kids. That's not the trajectory that every life takes. That's absurd. We're not living in 1950s America where it's the cleavers and milk with every meal. Everyone has their own story. But whatever this turns into, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of potential here, and it's really good. It's good energy. It's good synastry. You're compatible. The sex is fire, as they say. The sex is really good. A possible astral combo for this person. They could have Sun in Scorpio, Leo rising, Moon in Taurus. A lot of fixed energy, stubborn as hell. They know where they stand. They're not confused. They're not scattered like someone who has a lot of mutable energy. That's my mutable Grand Cross. Saturn and Gemini, Mercury and Pisces, Neptune, Sagittarius, Moon and Virgo. If you have a lot of mutable energy in your natal chart, it takes you a while to integrate, to marry your shadow to the light, to figure out who the fuck you are and what the fuck you want. This person knows who they are and what they want. They want you. You could have Sun in Pisces, Leo rising, Moon in Cancer. These are just possibilities, but good stuff. For pile 4, they're clearly in love with you, and that's good. That's definitely a bonus when someone is in love with you. When the person you love loves you back, that's a bonus. That's what I have for pile 4. That does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.